What's up, guys? Peter Von Panda here. I just bought this hose. You may be familiar with these types of hoses. They are, have kind of like a nylon braided covering on them. This one comes in this nice little nylon pouch here, even windowed on the front, which is cool. And I'm just going to pull this bad boy out and show you what comes with it. So first of all, it comes with, like I said, this nylon braiding over the hose, and it's one of these expandable hoses. Now, I know a lot of people say, are they as durable as, the old school traditional hoses, the ones with the ribbing, the heavy plastic? Well, I don't know. I've definitely had some that have popped, but this one is supposed to be a little more higher end. It definitely has that stretchiness, so that kind of expands when it's under pressure, and then will kind of collapse in on itself when you're emptying it. But we do have brass hardware on the bottom, a rubber grommet in there. We have this portion, and then we have a release valve here, which is actually really important. Now, the reason this handle here is so important is a lot of times on the old school hoses, you would use them without a handle or a nozzle. And so, if you wanted to stop the flow of water, you could just kink them. But you can't do that on these flexible hoses. So it's nice to have this valve here where I can shut off the water if I don't want it flowing out of the end, especially without a nozzle on the end of it. So we have, what I'm really liking is brass fittings on it. A lot of these come with just plastic fittings. So kind of keep that in mind. That's a differentiator right there. And then on top of that, it also comes with this hose, or the sprayer, which I'm really impressed with. And it's all plastic. You get shower, vertical, angle, center, mist, flat, soaker, cone, rinse, and then back to shower there. But so you can see here, a nice ergo grip. We have kind of a rubberized coating here, and then a big flat trigger portion right there. And then we have, looks like an adjustment here, plus or minus. So you can, looks like adjust the amount of spray. And then we also have a rubber grommet on the bottom there, so you can fit that in. We also have a little plastic clip there, so that if you wanted to hold the handle down instead of gripping it for a long watering period or something like that, you can have that there as well. So kind of nice little feature set, and a nice little feature to have in there. We also have, looks like a couple of extra rubber grommets in case you need them. Now, this one is pretty cool, and I really like how big and thick it is. It definitely feels more robust than a lot of other hoses. But I'm going to put this thing under a torture test. In fact, what I'm going to use this for is I busted out my power washer here, and so I'm going to use it with this. All right, got everything set up for our power washing. And first thing I want to say is this hose is really long. I forgot what the advertised length of it is, but it's not just long from here, but it's actually plugged in around a spigot around at the other side in the other corner of my house. So this thing is shockingly long, especially for one of these collapsible hoses. Now let's start power washing and see how it does. Alright guys, so I've been out here power washing a while, and as you can see, it's definitely, the power washer is great. I've reviewed this power washer before. You can definitely kind of dial it in with, by just twisting that nozzle. I really like this power washer, but you can see here how much grime it gets off that's been caked on this concrete for a long time. And I will say, the hose, which is really the key piece here, is holding up really nicely. So, I've been using it for a while and haven't had no problems with it. It's not jumping around, it's not leaking, it's not making any noises. Like I said, I think the nylon braiding on it seems to be really high quality. It's really nice length. I love the brass hardware. I love the fact that it comes with that nozzle. So I think this is overall just a really good package deal. So if you're looking for, one of these flexible collapsible hoses, this is the one I would absolutely get. Stay away from the stuff that's much cheaper. Get this one. I'll put a link to it in the description. Peter Von Panda out.